second now. They're saying YouTube not back up, but they could be 15 seconds behind.
There we go. I think we're okay. Right. Woo!
Where are we up to?
We're up to there.
Question 4.
Number 4. There you go. There's your choices. Sorry, guys. Manic.
No, you're on the wrong thing because you've got that on.
Oh dear. There we go. That's it.
On question 4.
You can still see it. There you go. You all saw it.
Right, let's just take it forward.
Yeah. So there you go. Just so you can see the choices again.
So which type of glass is Waterford famous for? Doubted, plate, crystal, and stained. Which one of those 4s?
Right.
YouTube is now live.
Good stuff.
Brilliant to hear.
Woo!
That was a bit mental. I've got sweat on purely because of that.
Yeah, yeah. It was a lot of work to get us back up. Mulder and Scully are back here with you now.
Indeed. Woo! Excuse me, why am I Scully?
Well, it's not Scully and Mulder, is it? Gonna put us there so we can see.
Right.
Blood pressure's fine now. Yeah, should be. Woo!
You've lost us now.
I have lost us now. Yeah, there we go.
Question 5. Let's catch up a bit of time.
Yeah.
Because round 3 is going to take a bit of time in itself.
Number 5. In The Witches by Roald Dahl is set partly in the UK and which other European country? Is it France, Germany, Sweden, or Norway? So The Witches by Roald Dahl is set partly in the UK and which other European country?
That's weird. It says I've rejoined there, and I haven't touched it at all.
I just don't know.
How bizarre.
At this point, I just don't know. Oh, we won't overrun, Bertie. This is going to be fine. This is fine. This is easy. This is.
Let's go on then. Question 6.
Number 6.
On the pH acidity scale, what number indicates neutrality? Is it 0? Is it 1? Is it 7? Or is it 8?
Berry, we are live on YouTube according to our stream. So if you want to just refresh and go back in, it might work for you. You have to come back out and then pop back in. But as far as we know, we are live on our YouTube. I will double check.
And someone did say we were live on YouTube as well.
Just very quickly, just going to check so we know. There we go.
Yeah, just say we're live on there.
Just say we're live. So you might have to come back in and back out, that's all. Alright, moving on. Question number 7. Oh, Barry got it. There you go. You sorted it yourself. Good stuff. Number 7. On a different sheet. Number 7. Originally acquired by eBay in 2005, which communications tool was bought by Microsoft in 2011 for a whopping $8.5 billion?
Wow.
Was it MSN Messenger, Skype, WhatsApp, or Snapchat?
Mm-hmm.
So originally acquired by eBay in 2005, which communications tool was then bought by Microsoft in 2011 for $8.5 billion.
That's a lot of money.
Indeed. Yeah, it's a weird one. Freaky Friday, that's definitely keep sticking up with its name there.
Question 8. Because this will all be in the recap anyway.
Yeah.
Question 8. Which king died at the Battle of Bosworth? Was it Richard III, Edward II, Richard the Lionheart, or Richard II? Which one?
Pop that screen back in there.
Well, I didn't know about the information.
What, from the YouTube?
It's interesting to see. And we've actually got, since we had the breakdown, we've actually got more people watching, which is quite bizarre.
That was a blessing in disguise, wasn't it? All right, moving on. Question number 9, second to last. Number 9.
I like this one. I do like this one.
What is the term for a group of bishops? Is it a bench of bishops, a bop of bishops, a cloister of bishops, or a hierarchy of bishops?
So whereas you have a herd of elephants, what is the term for bishops?
We'll have a look at these comments that we missed.
I was watching them. It was quite some quite funny ones.
I had to do a shout out for Emma. That was the shout out I needed to do there. I'm going to have to read through that afterwards, guys. I think there's a lot of fun comments there.
There were bits I saw, there was. And finally, question 10.
Charlie Grant says, I always thought it was a Bertie of bishops. Anyway.
No, that's just so wrong. Question 10. Which decade was Tolkien's Lord of the Rings first published? Was it the 1890s, the 1910s, the 1930s, or the 1950s?
I'm not even going to read out what Bertie's reply to
No,
Charlie
no,
was.
we don't go. That's why I said I'm not going any further. Yeah, this is taking a wrong turn. Let's quickly move on.
This night's full of wrong turns. One day, if you do so many wrong turns, we might end up with the right way soon. Okay, so there was your 10, and we'll go for a recap so you can see all those without being interrupted.
Oh no, we don't. We go for the intro for the next round.
We do. Yeah, just let you know.
So, just an it's actually a new one you have to bring in. If I remember rightly.
Okay.
So, round number 3.
This is an explanation for round 3.
This is an explanation on how round 3 works, which I'll narrate for you.
Yeah, so don't forget, this is just telling you now how round 3 works. So during round 2, if you have any questions about round 3, we can answer them there.
Yeah, so here we go. It's pick your score. So the way this round works, and it's something that is a regular feature of the pub quizzes, it is slightly trickier, which is why we've held off doing it, but I think we can throw it in now, so I'm going to give it a try. So this is how it works, so please watch.
That's frozen because it's not on the right setting.
More errors.
We're all good.
Oh, here we go. So this is how it works. With this round, you're going to decide how many points you want for each question. 0, 1 or 2. If you get the question right, that's how many points you'll get. The 0, 1 or 2. However, if you get it wrong, that's how many points you'll lose. So you could be anywhere between minus 20 and 20 in this round. So if you know you've definitely got it correct, give yourselves 2, put a 2 against it, you get maximum 2 points. If you know you've definitely got it wrong, or you've got absolutely no idea, you put a 0 against it, you don't lose any points. However, if you're not sure whether your answer is right or wrong, or maybe it's a multiple choice question that we've given you and you're not sure, it's up to you how many points you want to give yourselves, 0, 1 or 2. If it's the answer is a person's name, you have to give us full name and full name. So that's first name and surname. There are no half points in this round, unless of course it's someone like Madonna, Rihanna, etc. Then you get the points because they're known by a single name in the normal way. We'll explain this again as we get to round 3, but this is just so you can throw questions at us in the next breaks and stuff on how it's played.
Yeah, so again, this isn't round 3's next. Round 2 is next, but that's just an explanation. So if you've got any questions, we've got plenty of time to answer it for you. Okie dokie. Right then, time for a recap. So this song is...
Oh, I like this one. Try Again. We've got some really good tracks for you tonight. This is Try Again by Vix 20.
I'm going to need a Prosecco at the end of this, Kathy Clark. I've had such a stressful 5 minutes of that thing going down. That's the thing, like we were saying, this software is specifically made for people who live stream. So could you imagine if you're a huge streamer, like a big live quiz, like 1,500 people, something like that, and this goes wrong, and you have no way of saying, I don't want to do this yet, you have to do it. Your entire stream's gone.
Hannah's is just getting involved for conversations now, and I'm not following where he's at.
Oh, Joe Willett says he always hated this round in the pub. At least you know how to play it. Silver lining, I guess.
It is a more lower scoring round than normal. It's how you play tactically with your points on this round.
Yeah, and as we said, it's just a way that we had. On Monday we had I think it was 8 teams
with the same score.
With the same score
at the top, and then the next lot was a group of about 5 or 6.
This is just a way of slightly separating it without it being an unfair advantage. So even if those teams always get 20 out of 20, this might be their downfall. If they're too confident and they get it wrong, they might lose 2 points. Yeah. Whereas you might get it right and you're 4 points ahead then.
Or the teams that are sort of middling can take gambles and it may pay off.
I sent you a picture. Look at it now. Okay. Okay, Joe.
That's us being told, isn't it?
Indeed. She thinks because she's got a top fan +1 that she can just boss us around now.
Yeah, well, she probably can, actually.
Yeah, she's got that. Mulder sadly. I like that. There's an emoji in the way of Mark's name, so it says Mulder sadly rather than Scully. Very good, I like that.
Thank you, Joe. Not. See, I'm getting abused again.
We do. I mean, Bertie, if you got a 0 in this round, you're still doing alright, because you could get -20. So, you know.
It is what we call the devil's round. It does change things, and it makes different teams win as well. So the same teams don't win every time. It's a big mix-up. I just spotted Joe saying you love it. I probably do.
I'm sweating after all that work to get ready.
Shout out to Marky Mark playing in Taunton from Sandra.
Paul says we're either great or terrible at it.
Yeah, that's usually what
That's
happens.
a good metric for pick kill score. 50-50, I'm not going to guess. Also, it depends how much you are a betting person as well, because you could hedge all your bets and say I'm going to get 2 points for all of these. As a last-ditch effort to try and get more points.
That's what I'm saying. The Midland teams can do really well at this if they really gamble.
Or you play tactically and you go that way. We're going to get to number 10 and then we'll move on with the next bit of the round, just so you can see all of these. I was going to...
Yeah, I can't see the Spotify.
That's because everything went wrong. There you go.
All right.
Just finished. So we're going to get to 10 and then we're going to start with round 2. It's going to pop out for just a second while that runs for you. So I'll go for a pee.
Can we out?
One sec, top.
We're back.
I know we're back. I'm just trying to get ourselves sorted. Hello, there we go. Good grief, I am getting really annoyed at this tonight. Windows 10 is rubbish. I hate it.
We can't say that. Not on live stream.
Rubbish.
Go here.
Rubbish.
You've probably said this before, and that's why they're doing it to you.
Probably, yeah. We've been had. Right. Let's take away the wrong answers, leave the one remaining correct answer. Fruit, pipistrelle, and horseshoe are not types of crab. They're not types of peg. They are types of bat.
Woof woof.
Yeah, Kathy Clark, that thing we just explained a minute ago, that's for the next round, the round after the next one. So
we'll explain it again as we get to it. It's slower, but it was just to preempt you.
Yeah. Again, that explanation was for round 3, which is in 2 rounds' time after this. Okay. Number 2. Which of the 4 major blood groups in the UK is the most common? It is not B. It is not A. It is O. Because, of course, O stands for ordinary. Number 3. What term derives from the French word meaning walk or run? It is not tush. It is not rush. It is mush. Mush. Yeah, so for all these, it's a regular 2 points for a correct answer. And then when we get to the pick your score round, which is going to be in 2 rounds' time, everything's good. Bertie, don't confuse me. Number 4. Which type of glass is Waterford famous for? It is not doubted. It is not stained. It is crystal.
I completely made up doubted.
Doubted sounds like it could be a type of glass.
Yeah, that's what I thought, but it isn't. Bertie, don't get me telling my MS DOS tales.
Oh, God's sake.
I'll bore you to tears.
Number 5. In The Witches, it's partly set in the UK and in Norway.
No way.
Yes way. That joke for quizzes is about 10 years old now. It must be.
Yeah, but these are new people.
Yeah, cool. On the pH acidity scale, what number indicates neutrality? It is not 0. It is not 8. It is 7. If you go back to your secondary school science, you'll know that. pH is 7 for regular, so water is a 7. Number 7. Originally acquired by eBay in 2005, which communications tool was bought for 8.5 billion? It was Skype. Wondering if you got Skype for number 7. We are coming through clear. I really hope we are. Which king died at the Battle of Bosworth? Was it Richard III, Edward II, Richard Lionheart, or Richard II?
It was a dead one.
It was Richard III.
Who basically got buried in a car park.
Was that Richard III?
Mm.
Number 9. The term for a group of bishops. It is not a cloister. It is not a bop. It is a bench. A bench of bishops.
Which you see in the House of Lords. It's called the bench where they sit on.
Where bishops are.
Because they're lords, apparently.
Right. And hello. There we go. We're back.
Julius, but Alex takes their sledgehammer to the whole setup.
I did. I leaned over really far as well to try and get back a bit red-faced.
Are we in?
We are in.
We'll have to do it this way in future, just in case that's what's causing the problems.
Yeah, I'm going to make a new format.
Okay.
Anyway, guys, let's move on.
To round number 2, which is what we got asked for, is... Wait, patience. Take us off.
I'm so confused tonight. I don't know what's going on.
That's got to be your name for Monday. Confused. And that's not working.
It is. It's fine. It's because I didn't do it.
This is a night where if anything could go wrong, it will go wrong. He's really upset by it all as well.
So number 1, what is the name of the sport played by Harry Potter and his teammates on broomsticks? It's sport and literature. Oh my days.
It's a very broad sport. Question 2.
Yes, July 31st is also 13 backwards. I think we have stumbled upon that.
Question number 2. The Walker Cup is competed for in which sport?
Ryan Hall, it is definitely a shambles gate, isn't it? Good grief. Now our neighbours are outside making noise.
I'm actually secretly enjoying his frustrations because you're not hearing what he comes out with once we go off. Let's say the language is a little blue.
Jade says, should have been a music round tonight because it's all going to be Pete Tong. It really has. Oh dear. All right, moving on.
We're recovering.
I think so. Also, the recording that we had, we record all of our streams just in case anything goes wrong, and that's completely gone out the window as well.
Oh dear.
So number 3, in which sport would you loop, chop, double bounce, and side spin? So in which sport would you loop, chop, double bounce, and side spin? And also, that's coming in on a click, and it's never done that before ever. I've never even made it do that.
What?
That thing's coming in on a click. I've got no idea why.
All right, it's all right.
Everything's going wrong. I don't understand.
Yes, I am enjoying this. He's normally getting at me. And now the system's getting at him.
I spent weeks making this. Literal weeks.
It's karma. Karma for how badly you've treated me over the past few weeks.
Kathy Clark, I don't know why you're seeing a different question. On top of everything, I honestly don't know.
Are we all right? Let's have a quick on. Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, we're all good on there. We're all good on YouTube.
Maybe you're so far behind, Kathy, that you actually need to drop out and come back again.
Yeah, it could be possible, Kathy. And 9 times out of 10, the best solution to any problem you have with the streaming software, which we could, is to just leave and come back in. Yeah,
it normally resets you and resets you closer to the 15-second delay that is in there automatically. Question number... I don't know what question I'm up to.
4.
Question 4. What height is the highest platform in Olympic diving events? And that's in meters. So what height is the highest platform in Olympic diving events?
Bertie, that's really nice of you. Some companies spent years making a tech and it still breaks. You've been doing this weeks. Personally think you guys are winning. One bad night in 25 is immense. Thank you.
I wish it was just the one. we've had a few moments, haven't we?
Yeah, we managed to make it seem that we've done the right thing all along, but tonight it has just fallen apart on every turn. Yeah,
sometimes things go wrong behind the scenes, which you're not aware of, and we literally try and cover.
Yeah. Also, I don't think that even works anymore. My microphone mute button is completely... The button that we mute just in case Mark needs to cough or I need to say something to Mark privately now no longer
You mean
works.
burp?
Yes, now no longer works. So we're doing really well.
So we've got to be careful what we say.
Yes. Number 5. Which snooker player is nicknamed the Rocket? So which snooker player is nicknamed the Rocket?
Didn't know Elton John played snooker.
That's Rocket Man.
Okay.
Yeah. What we always do at quizzes, we always get really worried that everyone's going to get fed up and annoyed by us messing things up, but no one really cares in the end. We're glad that you're enjoying it either way.
The Gangsters got 18 on round 1. That's a good score.
Fantastic. I did have the score sheet up, but that went away as well.
Can we bring that up as well? No, let's not do it now. Let's do it at the end, otherwise it might all go again.
It's fine.
Question 6, that's me, isn't it?
Indeed.
Oh, this is a weird but fun one. Technically it is sport, but which vegetable did the ancient Greeks... You shouldn't put it out so quickly.
I didn't mean to do it.
Which vegetable did the ancient Greeks award to the winners of sporting events? Was it onion, garlic, or celery?
Blarina, as for men or women diving, it's just the highest overall.
Either and or.
Yes. Yeah, none of you are going anywhere, let's be honest. Oh, dear. We need something a bit stronger than this soon, I think.
Oh dear. It's quite fun seeing him sort of really wound up.
This is my baby. I made all this from scratch. It just annoys me when it goes wrong. All right, moving on. Number 7.
It's what happened off her when you didn't actually hear him.
Thankfully,
We're going to try and get that sorted in the break.
Yeah. Number 7. Which boxing legend played himself in The Greatest? So, which boxing legend played himself in The Greatest?
All right. We found a way of muting. That's quite good. It wasn't Donald Trump. As much as he believes that was him.
Played myself in The Greatest.
You got the hair for it.
That's horrible. That's the worst thing you've ever said to me.
True, folks.
Really?
I'm enjoying this.
Hannah's, unfortunately, no for number 5. No multiple choice.
Yeah, yeah, that's going to be tricky for people in Germany.
You are a slight disadvantage, being not from the UK.
But...
Or a follower of English snooker.
Mm.
Moving on. This is you.
We are planning on a Germany round at some point.
Or a German tinged.
A German tinged round. Question number 8. What name is given to a meeting for a boat or yacht races? What name is given for a meeting for boat or yacht races? Yeah, when you think about it, our German crew have got it even doubly difficult because they've not only got their own words for these things, they're having to translate it at the same time as well.
Yeah.
I think maybe we give them a handicap bonus in future.
I don't know.
We've got music playing, or is that outside?
Nope, that's outside. Just to compound the issues we've got tonight.
It's getting warm in here.
Yep.
And we can't put the air conditioning on till it goes.
Sarah, these all start with the answer. Bertie, by the way, earlier this very day, we had our own over and under round. That's your cultural impact. That's heartwarming.
Yes, the money pot where we do the under and over is returning at the station quiz, but we're telling you how much. It's going to be a virtual pot, so we're going to tell you how much was in previous week, so you can guess from there.
The answer number 5 has won the German Snooker Masters twice. So there you go. If you're any big fan of the German Snooker Masters, then you would know this person anyway.
That means Bertie's using Google or Wiki.
What? No, it was Charlie Grant. Charlie Grant.
Charlie, sorry.
Charlie's probably a fan of snooker. Right. Anyway, number 9. In 1879, which country were the first official set of ice hockey rules incorporated? Yeah, no handicaps.
I've got my own personal one.
Blarina, sorry if it was phrased a bit insensitively rather gender-wise, but we did mean the highest overall, so it wouldn't have mattered if it was male or female diving. Just the highest overall.
Did we say men? I thought we said men or women.
Nope. Just the highest overall in any category. The highest one available.
Men or women?
The highest available in any Olympics. And finally,
question 10. Oh, I see why you've got me doing evens. I have absolutely no idea. Really?
Yes.
My best shot. In which city, beginning with B, is Wollongabba or something like that? Cricket stadium. Wollongabba?
Wollongabba.
Is that it?
Wollongabba, yeah. Wollongabba. Bertie, countries recognised as an independent state by the UN. You've been to far too many quizzes to know that we would use that as a way of officially saying a country. Yes. The country is officially recognised as a country by the UN.
In its own right.
In its own right.
Not as a territory. we're just going to collapse after this.
Yes, it's one hell of a night. I'm actually enjoying it in a weird, morbid way because it's just everything's gone
It's
wrong.
not morbid. It's in a mental fun way.
Pointless. It is very pointless, Bertie. It's all pointless. Life is futile. Let's just end it here. Right. We've got 2 more rounds to go.
I've got to go to Hannah's gig yet. You can enter it after Hannah's gig.
Right. Okay. Let's get on with the recap to the sport round. Our next piece of music, and then on to round 3.
And our next piece of music is... this song I heard for the first time on the Premium Blend radio show, Stuart Clark-Lewis's Premium Blend radio show. And I've literally, over the past week, played it at least 30 times. I absolutely love this track. They're a brand that are absolutely brand new to me, the Manatees. And let us know what you think about this. I think we should just drop out so we can hear this music. I think it's brilliant.
Okay.
They say you don't know when you have it, but when you lose it all, maybe I'm thinking all the wrong things lately. My mind's back and forth between the force to play me off and my foot in the storm. You could take the stars from my eyes, you could do no wrong in my mind. You could have me all if you tried, but you let me carry on. You could have it your way if you wanted to, manipulate the way that I move. If all of my friends only knew that they could have it all, that they could have it. They could have it. You say my attention is divided, focusing could be relieving if I tried it, but it brings me down. Maybe I've been searching for a problem, but you're making it harder and harder and harder to spot one. You could take the stars from my eyes, you could do no wrong in my mind. You could have me all if you tried, but you let me carry on. You could have it your way if you wanted to, manipulate the way that I move. If all of my friends only knew that they could have it all, that they could have it. You could have it all if you want it all. You could have it all if you want it all. You could take the stars from my eyes, you could do no wrong in my mind. You could have me all if you tried, but you let me carry on. You could have it your way if you wanted to, manipulate the way that I move. If all of my friends only knew that they could have it all, that they could have it.
I think we're back. And we think Charlie's got it sus. It's the fact we've given ourselves names from the X-Files, and that's why everything's gone wrong.
Yeah,
We're not going to do that again.
We've got Jade saying hashtag blame the UFOs. Sarah saying hashtag Aliengate. There is a real problem, and
Let me know what you thought of that song. I absolutely love that song. I really, really do. And if you do like it, go on to the Manatees official Facebook page and drop them a message, please. They've gone straight onto my list of must see live once the lockdown's completely over.
right, let's move on then. Right, on with the answers and round 3.
Right. Should I do the answers to this?
Sure.
I've got the dongle. It might work if I do it.
Yes. Probably won't, but
Question 1. In Harry Potter, they play Quidditch. I can hear music playing in the background.
it's there next door.
Right. Question 2. The Walker Cup is competed in golf. Sorry if you're hearing our neighbours behind us. That means we can't have the aircon on, though.
Doesn't matter. One sec.
Question number 3
Do the answer.
is table tennis. I will just shut the window.
Sorted.
It made a lot of noise. What height is the highest platform in diving events? It is 10 metres. 10 metres. The rocket is Ronnie O'Sullivan.
Who, according to Charlie, has won the German Masters twice, which I didn't know.
I do like this question. It's bonkers. What vegetable did the ancient Greeks award to the winners of sporting events? It is celery. In particular, wild celery. But it is celery.
In case that wasn't much of a clue, wild celery.
Yes.
That makes all the difference.
The boxing legend playing himself in The Greatest, of course, Muhammad Ali.
If you've been a smart aleck and put Cassius Clay, will also accept, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The meeting for boat and yacht races is a regatta.
Regatta.
Yes, regatta.
Regatta.
Hannes, if you're still with us, do you use the same term? Because it's one of those words you think would actually be across nations.
It does kind of sound French, doesn't it? I don't know.
Yeah. So is it a term that's used in Germany? Is it the same term? Number 9. Setting the official set of ice hockey rules. Of course, was Canada. It was in Montreal. And in which city, beginning with B, is that cricket stadium? Nicely dodged. It is Brisbane.
If you messed up the word Brisbane. Brisbane. Right. Oh, Hannah says you also say regatta.
Ah, brilliant. I thought it might be one of those words that goes from... It's like skiing and piste and things like that. It's the same wherever you go. Right. On to round number 3. And we will walk you through this step by step. Don't worry if you don't get it off this intro.
Sorry if that was very loud there. We did peek into our yellow there. My apologies, guys.
Okay, pick your score.
The gangsters have a full house. And Paul Marriott does. Well done indeed.
Full house? That's not very socially distanced, is it?
Oh dear. Let's move on.
Okay, how this works. So, having heard the question, you decide how many points you want for each of those questions. Do you want 0 points, 1 point, or 2 points? When we come to the answers, if you've got it right, that's the number of points you'll get for the answer. However, if you get it wrong, we'll move on. If you get it wrong, that's how many points you'll lose for that particular question. So we'll walk you through this very slowly with each question, and we do. But if you know you've definitely got it right, if you know you've definitely got the right answer right, you give yourselves 2 points, you'll get 2 points, the maximum points available. If you know you've definitely got it wrong, give yourselves 0 points. That way you can't lose any points. You'll lose 0 points. But if you're not sure if you're right or wrong, or it's a multiple choice question, it's up to you whether you want to go for 0, 1 or 2. The gamble is your choice. If the answer is a person's name, then you must give us first name and surname, unless it's someone like Madonna, Rihanna, etc., who are known by a single name, we would accept that. There are no half points in this round. It's either 0, 1 or 2 for what you say you want.
Yeah. If you get the question wrong, it's automatic. If you get even the question half wrong, it's automatically wrong. So you can't get it half right. Again, as with all of these things, it is based on honesty. We're not judging you for how many points you get. If you want to say you got 20 out of 20,
that's fine. Well, we can't check that, can we?
No. But it's just all about, it's gambling, it's fun, it's figuring out what's easy, what's hard, what you want to go for, what you think's a bit of a dangerous question, things like that.
So what are you giving me in this round?
I'm going to go for evens.
That means I've got odds. I'm not sure. Okay. Question number 1 to get you started. Red, yellow, and blue are what type of colours? What name is specifically given to red, yellow, and blue. A single word name. They are that kind of colour. And when you've got that answer or not, how many points do you want to give yourselves for that question? Do you want to give yourselves 2 points?
If you know it's a dead cert, you've got it.
Do you want to give yourself 0 points?
You've got no idea.
Or do you want to give yourself 1 point?
If you want to gamble, are you kind of sure?
It's up to you.
Moving on then. Number
You can
two.
still gamble if you can go 2 points if you want to.
Yeah,
It's up to
you could go for 2 for all these, but again, if you get them wrong, you will lose that many points. So it's all about checks and balances. So number 2, what sea was the son of Venus? So that's sun with an O. It's not an actual sun. So what sea was the son of Venus? Bertie, seagulls have started knocking on the doors and windows of the houses opposite to ask for food. A baby seagull tried to copy them, but picked an unoccupied office. It was stood there for over half an hour. Seagulls rock. You hurt my brain sometimes, man. I don't know what you're talking about.
I know they're waiting for the pier to reopen. Question 3. What character did Mel Gibson play in the film Braveheart? You must give us first name and surname.
So again, if you don't know the full name, give yourself 0 points so you don't lose anything.
But if you know what it is, give yourselves 2. If you think you might be right, give yourselves 0, 1 or 2, depending on how safe you want to play or how much you want to gamble. Is this starting to make sense?
Hopefully it is. Most people who've played this get it within the first question. Although one time, a few years ago, I did say this at one of my quizzes to a group of fairly old women. And they were talking amongst themselves. Said, "Do you understand what's going on? Because if you keep talking, you're not going to get it." They went, "Yeah, we know what we're doing." They got minus 26 because at that time I used to do it with 14 questions.
Okay, question 4. Oh, I like this one
Number 4.
because I didn't know the answer to this.
Is Bart Simpson younger or older than his sister Lisa? So is Bart Simpson younger or older than his sister Lisa? Is this starting to make sense? Please answer 0, 1 or 2. Ah, dear. Oh, I see. Bertie's trying to fill the silence with weird, stories.
Yeah, he's going to get blocked again.
I was throwing my mask away then. I wasn't doing anything weird.
Question number 5. What fairy tale is Disney's Tangled based on? So the Disney film Tangled, what fairy tale is it based on? You keep losing half your face.
Ah!
Your mum's been quiet. She's not been saying much tonight.
That's a first.
He said that, not me, for once.
Moving on, number 6. Number 6 is multiple choice. Number 6, which apostle was the brother of Peter? Was it Andrew, James, or John? So which apostle was the brother of Peter? Was it Andrew, James, or John?
And how many points do you want to risk on that question? Because if you haven't got a clue, you could still get 2 points by choosing the right one, but you could end up with minus 2 if you choose the wrong one.
Mary, we're on question 6 of round 3. So you've missed a fair chunk, but this round you know anyway, so we don't have to explain it to you. But yeah, you're a little bit late. And you've missed a lot. You've missed a perfectly smooth quiz. Nothing went wrong.
Absolutely nothing went wrong at all.
We started it fine. There's no sound issues. I wasn't getting annoyed. I didn't drink more than I should.
We didn't have to reboot.
The neighbours weren't talking too loudly, playing football in the yard.
So we had to shut the window and couldn't use the aircon.
Number 7.
Oh, I like this one. Typical pick your score question number 7. True or false? Is this statement true or have I completely made it up again? Christine Aguilera, who features on Maroon 5's Moves Like Jagger, actually has the same birthday as Mick Jagger. Is that true or is that false? Is it a random fact I picked up on or have I completely made it up?
Trying to put just a nose emoji. I'm not really sure what that's about. Yeah, Mary, if kindergarten gone away, things would be different. Oh,
Yes, we've had a lot of fun tonight for all the wrong reasons. I'm just thinking of Eric Morecambe with Andre Preview.
Andre, yeah.
We were asking all the right questions, but not necessarily in the right order. Oh dear. So is that true or false? Question number 8. What you do?
Number 8. What can be an insect or a listening device? So what could be an insect or a listening device?
I've got a query on something.
Hannes 9. It is different.
Yeah, perhaps do a translation of the word tangled, Hannes, if you're struggling with it. It might help you.
Lamb's lettuce. It's the best clue I can give you, lamb's lettuce.
That's too much. Question number 9.
Good night to have a question about listening devices, because someone's onto us and they're trying to sabotage our quiz.
Number 9. Mistral, Chinook, Zonda and Willy Willy are types of which planet Earth feature?
I want to say number 9 just for the willy willy. Kathy Clark says, bring the curtains back. You mean these?
No, I disappear.
Look at that, you do blend in. That's quite funny.
It literally is. It's just comfortable and it fits in this heat.
Yep. That's why I always wear black, because black absorbs heat. If you were here a few weeks ago, you might know about a couple of those words. They were featured, excuse me. Yeah, they were featured in a previous quiz, those words, so you might even have a bit of a...
2 of them, anyway.
Yeah, you might have a bit of an advantage.
And finally, question 10.
Number 10.
Oh, he's back on again.
Number 10. Which 2018 Ed Sheeran single was said to be inspired by a visit to James Blunt's villa in Ibiza? So which 2018... Jesus, what do you want from me? In 2018, which 2018 Ed Sheeran single was said to be inspired by a visit to James Blunt's villa in Ibiza? And my phone won't leave me alone.
Last time that happened, we actually lost sound, so be very wary.
I give up.
Just a weird question. Has anybody seen an interview with James Blunt where he hasn't talked about the fact that he stopped World War III happening by deliberately ignoring an order? Because he says it in every single interview I've ever seen him do. It's actually quite true.
I've never seen an interview with James Blunt, to be honest. I've never had the time.
That's because you fell asleep.
Most people did. Right.
This could be very bad for us.
I don't care. They tried to sabotage us all night. Bring it on.
It's probably James Blunt working in retro.
Julia, the thing is, my phone is on Do Not Disturb and silent, and I don't know why it keeps doing it. I've never talked to my phone before. It's never replied to me like that before. It's just suddenly done it tonight. I'm going to throw my phone away.
But on a serious note, so with that round, you need to basically have your answer and then how many points you want for that question. 0, 1 or 2. So you need your answer and then how many points you want for it. If you get it right, that's how many points we'll give you. If you get it wrong, that's how many points we'll take away.
Yeah, so now is the time during the recap to work out, if you've changed your mind at all, which ones you want to just recheck. So maybe,
Scores.
yeah, you might have changed your score a little bit. You might have said that's definitely a 1, and then you've gone, no, it's definitely a 2. We know that one. So this is the time now to give yourself that really certain number, 0, 1 or 2.
Who have I got for round? Who have I got for 3? Oh, again. This is One to the Touch by Swears. And it's working. Should we take a slide because I put that in the wrong place again? Probably it can be in there. Just a little bit. I hope it was clear on the scoring.
30, that's an evil plan. Paul says, only because the interviewers are lazy and they always ask James Blunt about it. That's a hot take from Paul Marriott there.
No, as far as I've seen, he always volunteers it.
Bertie, in that respect, there used to be a feature on Xbox where you could say Xbox on or Xbox off. To the point where a lot of people would go onto live games, multiplayer games, and deliberately in the microphone shout Xbox off as loud as they can to turn other people's Xboxes off.
When they weren't playing on Xbox, they were playing on something else.
No, when they were playing on Xbox. So say that your team was beating the other team, you could then very quickly go Xbox off, and the other team's microphone would pick it up and turn their Xbox off, and you'd win the game.
Oh, wow.
And there's time for a smoke. There's always time for a smoke. You can pause us whenever you like, but you've got about 5 minutes until we start round 4.
Well, we've got the answers in about 4. Well, 3. Just take a sec so you can see what they are.
Sure. No, Bertie, you can disable it on your Xbox. That was why it was so devious. They've actually changed the feature now. Carol's telling me to shush. Oh, we'll leave you till the end of the song then.
So I'm going to put the mic slightly back on. Just let me know what you think of that round. Or actually, wait till we do the answers and let me know. Because you'll get a better feel for it once you've realised what scores you get. Because it does change things a lot. Well, that's the end of the music. I think that's the one I want. Yeah. So I'm just waiting for him to come back. He's just on his... I'm working out your buttons. What to press.
There I am.
Oh, Julie's going for 2 points on a risky guess. Living it on the hashtag, living it on the edge. Okay, let's go with the answers then.
Okie dokie.
Shall I do this one or you do want to do this one? I don't mind. I'm going to cough.
Okay.
Just gets going.
Right.
Okay, on to the answers. Are we on time? We're a little touchy behind.
Behind.
Yeah, we're a little bit behind. We need to speed up a bit. Okay, so here we go with the answers. Remember, you get the points or you take them away for what you wanted. So here we go. Red, yellow and blue are all primary colours. So if you got primary, give yourselves a point. If you didn't, take the points away. The son of Venus was Cupid. If you got it right, give yourselves the points. If you got it wrong, take the points away. I'm just not going to repeat that. Mel Gibson in Braveheart, you needed first name and surname. It was William Wallace. William Wallace.
Bertie, you thought it was either Castor or Chris, the son of Venus. I like that. In the in the Roman pantheon, you just got all these amazing, crazy names and just Chris. I like that.
Yes.
That's funny.
Is Bart Simpson younger or older than Lisa? He is older.
By 2 years. Bart is 10, Lisa is 8.
20 years plus.
30 years.
30 years
Yeah.
now. Wow. Number 5. Disney's Tangled is based on Lamb's Lettuce, which when translated into German is Rapunzel.
Yeah, the one that Hannah's was saying was translated was Sleeping Beauty. which I can't pronounce, so we'll just say that.
The apostle was the brother of Peter. This was the gamble. Was Andrew. I remember that one because I did it at junior school.
We've got people going saying older, under, higher.
Oh dear.
We should do that one week. We should redefine the under and over round.
Make it more fun.
Yeah, see if we can actually manage it this time.
Okay. True or false? Nah, I completely made it up. Totally made it up. But it sounds possible, doesn't it?
And Bertie says, and yet we all hate that round.
What can be an insect or a listening device? It is a bug.
A bug for no right.
Mistral, Chinook, Zonda and Willy Willy are all types of winds. And that's sort of in the atmosphere, not any other kind of wind.
We've got a button for that.
Have we?
No.
Just don't play it now.
Yeah, it's broken now.
It's
so,
broken.
like everything else.
And finally, Ed Sheeran, James Blunt's Villa. Apparently it's perfect. Like his house, because he's got multiple concerns with his neighbours over his developments.
Charlie says, the under over round did pull me under, but I'm over it now.
Let's go on to the final round.
What a dad joke.
Yes. The final round is...
The begins with round. Oh, sorry, ends with. I'm doing so badly tonight. It's the ends with round. And all of your answers begin...
No, all the answers end.
All the answers
Shall
end.
I do this?
All the answers end with the same letter. That tonight is the letter...
G.
As in ghost.
No, that begins with G.
I know, I'm really ruining it tonight. Right, so all
Gulag begins and ends with G.
It does. All of the answers...
Ends? Shall I do this? Do you want to go and sit in the corner for 2 minutes? Yeah? And get yourself right? We can just see the top of your head on screen, by the way.
No, at least I'm not thinning.
I'm not either.
I'm just saying, at least I wasn't.
Well, actually, I am actually looking at that.
Dear. You enjoying this, guys? Because we're making a real pig's ear of this. All of your answers end with the letter G.
What do you mean we're making a pig's ear of it? It's you.
It's all gone wrong, and you're as equal to blame as I am.
No, I'm just sat here.
Right.
Right, what am I doing? Odds or evens?
Oh, I don't know. I'll do it all. You are doing...
I'm going to choose, and I'm going to do evens.
You're going to do evens.
Yes.
Okay.
There you go. I'm actually making a demand. I'm going to do it evens. And don't.
No,
It's going to go mental.
it's fine. Don't worry about it. Okay. So you're doing evens.
Yes.
Okay.
Question number 1. Clearing my throat.
Number one's an odd number, so I'll do that. Number 1. What object caused the sinking of the Titanic in 1912? So,
Odd.
what object caused the sinking of the Titanic in 1912?
Remember, it does end in the letter G. Claire, I love your comments.
Taxi for Mulder. I'm going. Oh dear.
Oh, Joe basically got 14 points on that last round. If they'd gone for 2 every time, they would have got 20. That is the problem with that round. It's ups and downs. We haven't actually put the score grid up at all.
No, we'll do it near the end. A bad workman always blames his tools. These are the tools that I've created. I've made them from scratch. I birthed these tools, and they're all going wrong. Number 2.
In George Orwell's Animal Farm, what type of animal was Napoleon? And there are a couple or 3 or 4 that end with the letter G. So which one of them is it? I'm missing some of these comments. I'm just seeing them as you're scrolling up.
Oh dear.
It's just abuse skate tonight, isn't it?
I know, we're doing... Whatever. Guys, if this was not worth at least £2 donation...
Tonight.
I don't know what is.
Yeah.
I have struggled so much tonight.
Yeah.
Today. I don't know what's going on.
It's going to need it for antidepressants at least.
You can pay for my therapy, guys. I'll start a GoFundMe for my therapy.
Question 3.
Number 3. What Z is a series of short lines inclined at angles in opposite directions?
We weren't going to include the word Z. We agreed to take it out. He's messed up again.
Well, it went through 2 rounds of checking and we both missed it, so... Yeah, these comments... Oh.
It's really getting to him. It really is getting to him. That's why I'm enjoying it so much.
Please give us money. Oh.
Excuse me. Question number 4. Which Dutch artist painted Café Tourist at Night? That is the English translation.
We're going to get rid of that.
Were we? I wasn't.
Well, you agreed to. I've no need to make anything up.
When I catch him out, he always has to make something up about something I supposedly said, which I haven't.
This is coming from the man who's never spelt the word traditionally correct in 11 years of doing quizzes.
No, we're not actually at 15.
Well, I've been working with you for 11.
Yeah, 15 years.
Yeah.
He actually does a monthly check on the word traditionally traditionally in the database just to change it over.
The fact of the matter is, last week we had the tube questions that were all based on pub names. You spelt the question right once and then you spelt it wrong the next time. I don't understand how you did it. Number 5. Which word is huevo in Spanish and œuf in French? Thank you, Julia. So which word is huevo in Spanish and œuf in French?
That sums up tonight, doesn't it? Oof. Have I got a drop left in that bottle? I think I have. There it is. Oh, I haven't. Oh, I've on it. Oh, no, it's there. I've got half a bottle left.
On Monday there was a question about 2 old guys in the Muppets. Tonight you appear to do an impression. Yes.
I think we don't do anything that's X-Files related again on our names. Because that's
the worst part was we were going to do an X-Files for Funko, but I'm not going to bother now.
Question 6. Oh, I like this one.
Yvonne saying number 4 doesn't end in G. You are correct.
Does it not?
No.
Oh.
Just to compound what we've been doing tonight.
So why is it in the database as ending in G?
But we haven't got a question. We haven't got a way of doing that. Everything ends with G because we search for it. So I don't know how we've managed that.
No. Well, for a start, who was it?
Yvonne.
Yvonne, because you're the first person to pick up on it, you can have a bonus point.
Yes.
We will give you that. And apparently, and it's true because I've just looked at the answer, number 4 doesn't end in G. If anything else can go wrong in this quiz, I'll be damned.
Yes.
Because literally everything now has gone wrong.
But I think number 4 is easy enough that you know the answer either way. To be quite honest. Yvonne, thank you for being more attentive than me and Mark.
To be honest, we've just lost the will to live now. Oof. And we've still got 5 more questions to do.
Jesus Christ. Right, let's go with it. Number 6. Oh, this is you.
Man. Oh, I like this one. I really, really like this one.
This one is tricky, I would think.
See, I don't think it's tricky. This is one where I say it's going to be okay-ish, and he says it's tricky. We'll see. Previously deemed too dangerous, what Winter Olympics event was open to women for the first time at the 2014 Winter Games at
Sochi. Joe, Bev said, I didn't want to mention it as we were having a bad day anyway. No, please. Whenever we do something wrong, we always need to know.
No, if we do get a question wrong, we do need to know about it.
Matt Nealon says, ironically, gone wrong ends in G.
That's almost... just because that's kind of night now, right? Matt, you can have half a point for that.
Yeah, all right, fair enough. Joe Sangster, a pal of mine has just joined from El Salvador. I'm really sorry to just be letting the side down. Welcome from El Salvador. Everything's gone wrong. Greetings.
Yeah, this is the night that everything went wrong.
Bertie wants to ask a question. I dread to know your question, but go ahead. Andrea Sangster says we should have called this the Everything Ends in G except for number 4 round. Indeed. Oh, dear.
And Fiona's killing herself, it looks of it, with laughter.
Number 7. I like this one. And again, this one might be too hard for some people. We'll see. Number 7. In which game did Nintendo's Mario character first appear?
And this one does end in G.
This definitely ends in a G. So which game did Nintendo's Mario character first appear?
My stream has suddenly gone slow. On my phone.
How?
I don't know.
No, it hasn't.
Okay. Well, that just popped up after you talked about it.
No, but he asked it twice.
All right. Okay. Sorry. We're just thinking the worst now of anything going wrong.
It's all gone wrong.
Oh God.
Bertie says, can he ask question 8? No. At this point, no. I tell you what. For next Monday, we might ask you to do a question and we'll play it as a video. We'll ask you a question and you can ask the question through your phone as a video and we'll play it live. How about that?
Can we do that?
Yeah. You can record it and I'll just play it.
Yeah, but then he knows the question, so you could look it up.
Well, we'll have to just say.
But then again, he could look it up anyway.
Yeah.
Couldn't he?
So we'll see. Gone Wrong begins and ends with G. We have a double fail. Right. Number 8. Move on.
What is the American term for cake icing? What is the American term for cake icing?
Bertie Hallam says, "You've not seen me on video, have you?" Yeah, top shelf at the Co-op. I've seen you live face to face. You're a nice chap, really.
So, yeah.
Caroline Brooking
ends with G. This is going from bad to worse. God knows how it appears to you guys. We've lost the plot.
Oh, totally. Right, number 9.
Is this me?
I honestly read this wrong then. Oh dear, I'll say what. Right, number 9. What is another word for pugilism?
I'm glad you did that one.
So what is another word for pugilism? The fact is, I looked down and I thought it said penguin.
The other thing we do is, with our quizzes, we literally have 2 sets of answer sheets. One is the question and then one is the answer, so we can't actually do a Freudian slip. I learnt that in the early days when I just only had question answer sheets.
I did it before at a quiz. I've just said the answer. In fact, you said
I did it the other week. But on the other side of it is it stops, as you wander around, it stops people looking over your shoulder trying to read the sheet.
Yes.
When we only have separate question and answer sheets.
I made my first ever music round about 9 years ago. And I got really excited and people started dancing at the bar because it was a theme to the Muppets. I went, and they're all dancing like a bunch of Muppets. And as soon as I said the word Muppets, I was like...
Yes.
And I realised what I'd said.
Anyway, moving on. Question 10.
Number 10.
In what film does Jack Nicholson announce his arrival with...
Here's Johnny.
I hope that went right because I planned that for so long.
You put your voicey thing on me.
Yes. I want to do it now. In which film does Jack Nicholson announce his arrival with...
Here's Johnny.
I hope it worked. If it didn't, then we're screwed.
We're not sure whether this desk is working properly yet.
Forget it all.
Right, it is time for the recap. I'm so glad we didn't do a video at the start. It's time for the recap. What's playing? The band. I think you're going to absolutely love this one. To be truth, I've actually forgotten which song it is.
This is Help by
Oh yes,
Danny Wright.
Help by Danny Wright. I think this is amazing. Let me know what you think of this one.
The sound did work, thankfully. Oh my god, I just snorted. Amazing. This night is full of surprises. Right, right.
Yeah, do tell me. I think this is absolutely a cracking track. Just a reminder, as usual, most of these people I find through the Premium Blend radio show by Stuart Clark Lewis on Hailsham FM if you're in that area, but also online If you just go to the Premium Blend radioshow.co.uk, you can find a live link for that, or even listen back to previous shows. I'm just going to disappear.
Oh, Barry, I'm so sorry. The thing is, we have different subjects that we go for. So, say for example, for begins with round, we actually have a specific category called begins with G. But for ends with, we don't have a category. So what we do is we search for any answer that ends with the letter G. So that means absolutely any subject, any time, any type of question that ends with G, doesn't matter what it is, any answer ends with G. For some reason, we managed to get one that doesn't end in G, even though in theory, it should be impossible for us to manage that. So I don't know. Yeah, he'll take his mask off after an 18-week wind-up. He's Jeremy Beadle. It's always been an elaborate plan. Danny Wright is a fantastic singer, and I've heard of him before, which is an odd thing. A lot of times Mark up with music that I've never heard of, but I like. And Danny Wright I actually have heard of. One of those things that you just hear the name just through music for a long time. I think Danny Wright himself, through many guises, has been known for quite a while.
He looks. I mean, just when I was picking the pictures to actually put on the screen, when I see the crowds and everything like that, he looks like he gives a really entertaining performance. So again, that's going another one on my list to see live. But I did mention earlier, I am actually managing to see Hannah Wright for the first time live a week tomorrow. So I'm really looking forward to that. That's going to be good. Don't drop your phone.
That earlier, we turned off the music and I thought we'll have a nice professional exit. And no, I dropped my phone. I'm going to pop up to say as well.
Then I should come off my phone and start talking then properly. Sorry about that. So as I say, on Monday it is going to be a lot of Rats music. We've got a brand new single out. I've got a good few stories to tell about them as well, which is quite fun. Well, that's finished. Well, while I'm waiting for him to come back, I'm going to play it again. Oh, I'm just noticing your comment. Jade saying that she's followed Danny Wright for quite a while. So yeah, and was so generous when I asked could I use the music. He's a really nice guy. I'm not even going to talk about. I'm going to ignore that.
I mentioned that when you were gone. Sarah says this is the best quiz online so far. Hashtag just about everything that could go wrong did go wrong. Gate is correct.
Yes. We did try not to do too many ing answers.
Yeah, there was a thing we were trying to keep ourselves away from because it's just low hanging fruit really to get ing answers.
I'm just looking at 1, 2, 3 on this. Are we going to the answers?
Yeah.
So as we're going to the answers, I can admit that there are actually 4 that end in ing.
But again, it's one of those things, isn't it? G is a very uncommon
We
letter.
didn't do E. We
not.
dropped E because we thought that was a bit too
Yeah.
too weird.
Right, I'm going to do the answers to this one.
Go on then. I'm tired anyway.
We're all tired.
It's showing a white screen for some reason.
No, it's not. Low hanging fruit. Yes, of course. Yeah, I went through it my own. Oh dear. Right, let's go. Let's not dwell on the. Oh my god! I've just closed the window.
What window have you closed?
Everything.
Are we still live?
We should be. Oh. I've closed all the windows to everything. I really hope we're still live, guys. I'm really sorry if we're not. I think we are.
Are we still live? Can you message us?
It doesn't matter because I can't see it on here.
I can.
Okay. All right, we're good. Unmute us. Oh, dear God.
Basically, the controlling program that we have is just closed down.
What more can I do? What more can I do tonight? Right, let's go. So what object caused the sinking of the Titanic in 1912? Whatever caused the sinking of this quiz? It was an iceberg. Iceberg for number 1. Thank you for replying yes, you can see us. That does help. Honestly, it does.
It does, actually.
Number 2. In George Orwell's Animal Farm, what type of animal was Napoleon?
It was not a dog.
It was a pig. It was a pig. Also, Animal Farm was the first ever UK-made animated film.
What was that?
That might have been a question in the database. Number 3. What Z is a series of short lines inclined at angles in opposite directions? It is, of course, a zigzag.
Joe reckons you should stop pressing buttons.
I know. I really should. You can't hear us. Oh, God. Please don't say things like that, Charlie. I'm already on the edge. Number 4. Which Dutch artist painted Cafe at Night? I honestly don't know how he managed this. Cafe Terrace at Night is Vincent van Gogh.
Because there's 2 G's in it, probably.
No, but it ends in an H.
I know.
We physically can't get that wrong. It should be impossible because we search for things that end in G rather than an actual category. You don't care. It's fine. Number 5.
I do.
No, I'm saying they don't care.
Right.
Which word is is huevo in Spanish and œuf in French? I've had enough. It is an egg.
Because one egg is
Enough.
enough.
Number 6. Previously deemed too dangerous, what Winter Olympic event was open to women for the first time at the 2014 Winter Olympic Games? It was ski jumping. Well, very well done if you got that one. I thought that was quite hard.
I didn't. I thought it was the only one that was really dangerous. That they could be a bit sexist about.
Moving on, number 7. Which game did Nintendo's Mario character first appear? It was in Donkey Kong. Donkey Kong for number 7. Yeah, Bertie, I did an Earth joke. I've gone to that level. I've had enough.
Is that an Earth? Not
I've
enough.
had enough. Number 8. The American term for cake icing is frosting. Frosting for number 8. Number 9. Another word for pugilism is defined as the hobby or practice of boxing. Boxing for number 9. Well done if you got that one. And finally, number 10. In which film does Jack Nicholson announce his arrival with?
Is Johnny.
It is The Shining. The Shining for number 10. Okay. Peace. Namaste. We're all good.
It's finished. It's over.
It's over. It's fine. Okay.
So,
Right then.
just a reminder, our PayPal is, the quick and easy way is paypal.me/quizactually. Takes you to a new front screen that basically misses 2 other screens out when you're doing it.
Yeah. It's a lot easier way of paying, especially if you're not someone who's got a PayPal account.
Yeah, it's
There
easy.
are a few of you as well. Right. Let's get the score sheet up. Because I
Which we-
closed it.
Because we've not had it up all night.
Indeed. So get those scores in there, guys. Let us know how you did.
Let us know what rounds you want for the future.
Again, if you'd like us to suffer more, then you must pay us.
And basically, can we get the feed up so I can see people's comments, please?
Yes.
Somewhere. There we go. And pick your score. Did you like it? Just put PYS, yes or no. Because we're thinking of doing it on Monday for the final round. But we want your honest thoughts about it, to be honest. That's why we did it tonight. We knew it would be quieter. We knew it would be easier for us to explain to you guys. Is it something we should bring in on Monday or not? So yes or no. PYS, yes or no.
Charlie Grant's already replied with a yes. Thank you. Emma
Harris.
Harris, we won.
Excellent.
Well, we'll have to see. You haven't got the scores in yet.
It's not actually at 165 at the moment. I don't know how that's happening.
185. They've got 133 points in round 3. Well done. PYS from Bertie. Very good. PYS from Sharon. Yes. Thank you, guys. Great quiz, fun. 74 out of 80. Love to pick your score. Let's see you both on Monday. Thank you, Michelle. We shall see you on Monday, and we're going to be 10 times more professional.
Unless accidents.
Or not. That's the case, maybe. I'm going to give you 2 minutes till we get those.
Oh,
scores
the
in
other
order.
action, paypal.me is not working for someone. So it is Mark and Alex quiz. So you just go to paypal.com and it's Mark and Alex quiz at yahoo.com.
.com. Yeah, Mark and Alex quiz at yahoo.com. But again, if you can't do it through that way, that's fine. But we just thought this way would be easy for someone.
Apparently they're loving The Shining. We're going to have to listen to that back.
P45 for you two from Bertie.
Yeah, pretty much, Barry. I'll admit, I'll accept that one.
Let's have a look
People
at-
are liking the PYS, so it looks like we're going to do it.
Indeed. Yeah. It's not actually. Do you want to change your score?
Make it real, please.
Yeah. Whatever score you think you have, can you please double check? Bertie says this is the best quiz yet. It might be massively stressful for you two. It's stressful for me. Mark seems to be very nonchalant about it.
I'm enjoying it because you read when we've gone off screen, you've not seen him go off the handle and all the swearing that's gone on, and basically throwing his toys out the pram,
Yeah.
which was really happening. In fact, we should have had a camera to actually monitor that because you'd have been in hysterics to see it.
I was very
To the point that he's not even hiding, that he's just opening another can. He's just pouring it straight out.
No.
But it has been fun. It has been fun. I've enjoyed it.
Is everyone thinking Mark is getting Alex back for sound effects? That could be the case. What have you done? Have you been messing with stuff?
Do I look that technical? Really? Well, I am, but I'm not in that way. No, that sounds weird.
I was going to say something else, didn't I? Jim Bob came from Aya, going to Salzburg tomorrow.
All right. Hannes, can I tell the tale about Jim Bob?
You already did before.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
because Jim Bob sometimes comes onto this feed and plays the quiz, I just want to know, can I actually tell the tale about Jim Bob?
All right, I'm going to slot your scores into order now, guys. That's been 2 minutes. There we go. Wow. Bev's Brainiacs on top once again. You know, I kind of want to see you at a pub quiz, and I also kind of don't, because you'd probably intimidate everybody else. I don't know.
Oh, Joe, good score.
Just got to reply to my granddad. He's going to bed. Sorry, guys. If I don't reply to my granddad, I'll feel guilty. There we go. Right. Joe, do you want me to put you in there? I don't think you're in there as the gangster, so I'll do it for you now. Gangsters. Gangsters. Your final scores was 18, 20, 14 and 18. 70 points overall.
That was a good score.
Is it good to go, actually? There we go. So you are in joint fourth. Well done indeed. But it says, oh, about the granddad, although I thought Mark was your granddad. He's not that old. He's only 61. No, he's not.
Let's say someone's going to find they're going to struggle to get on the live stream on Monday. I can ban who I want.
Lots of nibbled wires. Ah, dear. Charlie just sent us a private message. I dread to think. I'm going to put a bit of music on so it's not as awkward.
Yeah, let's put the general.
There you go. He's photoshopped the goch out and he just put a G. Vincent Van G. That's his DJ name. Thank you, Carol. It's much appreciated. Thank you so much. Mark and Alex worked. Thanks for letting us know. Oh dear.
What do you mean I won't remember what you said? You're just going to wait till Monday. I'll have a surprise in store.
I'm not sure that's in your over. Joe, I don't quite know what you mean.
Not in your over? Not in your... I don't know, I think it's a typo.
Thank you, Fiona. We'll see you on Monday.
Yes, we've got some... Monday is virtually sorted now.
And now that you said you like to pick your score, that will be Monday's fourth round.
There will be Can I give hints? Since they're all here. There will be a cryptic round, which you all love.
There will be my mask round, which I mentioned earlier.
And obviously it begins with the letter that you probably remember more than we do at the moment. But the next letter on. I can't remember. I don't know what we're up to.
Sue Lawrence, we made it. See you again on Monday. We did make it, Sue. Thank you so much for playing.
Yes, it was a bit of an under night.
Underwhelming.
Yeah, very underwhelming.
Yeah. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for having patience during whatever the hell just happened all the way through the quiz.
Once you plugged it into the other thing, it sort of kept going okay. It didn't do it.
Again.
Alright.
Oh, yeah, Bertie, to ban him is in our power. We could very easily do that, but I don't know. I'm a glutton for punishment, what can I say? Thank you, Paul.
I'm actually going to look for software that will change his name.
Thank you, Paul. We'll see you on Monday. Thanks for playing. Again, guys, if you did enjoy watching us squirm and struggle,
Yeah,
send us some
I think
money.
we earned it tonight.
Yeah, send us some money to make it worth it. It's paypal.me/quizactually, or you can do the old address, which is markandalexquiz@yahoo.com.
So you just go to paypal.com and then put in Mark and Alex Quiz
Whichever one you want.
at yahoo.com.
Yeah.
That's our link.
Either one of those works. Thank you so much if you do donate. It really does mean the world to us, especially when we mess up and you still give us money, which is even more heartwarming.
To be honest, I think some of them will find it even more funny, the fact that we've actually done that.
Bertie says, if people don't want to comment, I'm happy to stop. I will make sure that you can carry on. I will fight Facebook's CEO to make sure that you can comment. Don't you worry. Ryan Hall, one of our favourite quizzes tonight. Really funny. It sends you a couple of quid. Thank you so much, Ryan. That's really nice of you. Thank you.
You can comment, but you're just going to be called Shirley in future. I'm going to get it changed. I'm sure there's going to be something I can do to give him a weird, funny name.
Joe, if you want to send us over some movie questions, we're happy to receive them. Absolutely. We're always happy to receive questions.
We literally add them into the database, which is currently at 20,000, is it?
I can look for us right now.
To the exact number.
Carol said she loved the meltdown. I'm glad you enjoyed seeing my pain, you absolute masochist. Let's have a quick look.
No, she's the sadist. Yours are the masochist.
I see. Right. Let's have a look.
While you're doing that, my favourite joke of all time. The difference between a sadist and a masochist. A masochist will say, hurt me, beat me, give me pain. And the sadist turns round and goes, no.
Dear me. I shall tell you, we have 19,696 questions. But yeah, we're always happy to receive questions from anybody. If you have anything good, we'll happy to receive it. Jo says she loves Bertie Chops. Oh god, yeah. The surely you can't be serious kind of jokes. I use them all the time. They're timeless. Absolutely timeless. Carol said, oh my.
Oh, I've got messages coming in left, right and centre now.
We're only kidding. I'm glad you liked our suffering, because if you didn't like it, then I'd feel even worse, because it would just mean that we spent 15 minutes struggling for no one to appreciate it. So, it's all good. But yeah, we'll double check and make sure everything works smoothly for Monday as best as we can.
Just, Hannah's, if you're still watching, I've just got an email to say that you've tried to message me. That is against the old profile that doesn't exist anymore. I'll send you a link to the new profile so you understand if you're going to message me to do it that way, not the old profile.
Yeah, totally, Joe. Yeah, we'd love to get that. A bunch of questions, including name the film from 2 lines of script. Honestly, if anybody has a set of questions that they're really proud of, or they've heard somewhere that they thought was a good idea for a quiz, please do send them our way. We might not use them immediately, otherwise that'd be unfair, but we will add them to our database, and we really do appreciate them.
Yes. And also, when we get those sort of questions, it sort of gets us on sort of a creative sort of vibe, and we just go out and create more of the same things, like my awful bad puns with the pictograms and things.
My favourite joke is 2 cannibals eating a clown. One says, does this taste funny to you? My favourite joke is there are 2 dyslexics on a bench. One turns to the other and goes, can you smell gas? And the other one says, I can't even smell my own name. You don't get it? I can't smell my own name. Really? Two dyslexics on a bench. One says, "Can you smell gas?" The other one says, "I can't even smell my own name." What are you not getting here? I don't get it. What the hell? It's an amazing joke, Bertie. I know it is. I don't know why he can't understand it.
I'm having one of my mental blocks.
It's like primary school kind of jokes. I don't know what's going on. Right.
Okay, okay, Hannah's got your message through the other way. Thank you.
Ooh, we had a couple of teams with -2 on round 3.
Ooh, that's shocking. But then again, one of those teams was not from here.
No, that's true. One team has a disadvantage as they are not English, which is a massive disadvantage. Considering most of our
Carol's
questions-
saying she's with me, but I'm not sure what. Possibly about not understanding that joke.
Dyslexics. Oh, I'm not doing it.
I know the NAD, the National Dyslexics Association. My favourite joke of all time. Can I say it?
I'm just not swearing.
What is the difference between erotic and kinky?
Alright, guys, see you next week.
Can I say that one?
Go on.
You know the answer.
Yeah.
Erotic is when you use a feather. Kinky is when you use the whole chicken.
Thank God it's not a Monday. Right, guys, we're going to love you and leave you. Thank you very much for playing.
Give it one more minute. I want to get my reactions to that one.
Oh, God. It is yeah. It's unfair they spelled dyslexic the way they did. It's also a shame that they spelled fear of long words as hippomonstrosdectigophobia.
That's worse than that question in the database.
Indeed.
Thank you, Joe. Thank you.
Just be-
Another person didn't get it.
Just be thankful that I'm not a comedian. I'm a quizmaster instead.
He'd never be a comedian, as much as he thinks he
Oh, I
is.
could tell 1,000 jokes about you and people would laugh their head off.
No, they won't be jokes. They'd just be the truth.
Exactly. That's what would make them laugh. Bye, guys. See you on Monday.
See you Monday.
Bye.
So where's this come from? You don't seem so angry to me, but you insist on taking it away.